Today I'm going to talk about how your competitors can lead you to making more money than you thought possible for your brand and much easier than you thought too. And by the way, if you like videos on how to grow your customer list and build a real brand, then subscribe to the channel as I have new videos each week.
It's the Morning Marketing Machine, here to grow your e-commerce business with proven marketing strategies and tactics, so you can run your business with machine-like precision. My name is Douglas Levin. Let's dive in.
Hi, my name is Douglas Levin, and I built a 20,000 person messenger list ahead of the launch of our first product, which led to 20,000 in monthly sales within the first 3 months of launch. I also have a link to a free cheat sheet below with tips on how to take control of your e-commerce income. Have you ever looked at a niche and thought there's just way too much competition? I just can't win. It just won't work for me. Well, that's not always the case. Sometimes you can even use them to make you a ton of money. So what are you talking about, right? So it comes back to the idea of really doing research on your competitors, right? So in a previous video, I talked about how there's 3 big tips that you want to always make sure you're taking advantage of in terms of building up a real brand. And one of them was about researching your competitors. So I wanted to talk about that a little bit more in this video. So first thing you want to do is identify all of your competitors, right? So take time, like write them all out, write out everything you can about them, like what did they do well, right? What did they do badly? Like you want to pay attention to who the category king is as well, right? Because you want to know everything about what's going on. And you also want to make sure that you come back to this over time, because in like say 6 months or 2 years or 5 years or something like that, things are going to change, right? So you want to make this a part of what you do all the time, and just make sure you know who your competition is, right? Another part of this is you want to make sure you identify who your indirect competitors are, right? And what I mean by indirect competitors is it's people that are not necessarily selling the same product as yours, but they're selling to your same audience. So we've talked, I guess, in the past about like the idea of like peanut butter and jelly, right? And bread and things like that. So if you're the one that's selling peanut butter and you're looking at an indirect competitor that's selling jelly and an indirect competitor that's selling bread, they're all selling to the same audience, right? So you want to look at what they're doing. You want to kind of see like what are they saying to their audience, and like just do a lot of research on this aspect of it. So yes, they're not selling the same product as you, right? So they're not selling peanut butter, but they're still selling to your same audience. Other thing you want to make sure you're going to do, and this is related to both your competitors and to your indirect competitors, is maybe why their product failed and why it succeeded, right? Because if someone's doing really an awesome job with whatever, then you don't want to talk to that, right? You want to identify your strengths as a brand and potentially take advantage of their weaknesses, right? If it aligns and it's like you always want to make sure your brand has integrity. But if there's something that you're doing the research on your competitors and they've got this issue that all of their customers are saying is a problem, then as you're going through your products, like maybe you're gonna, in the future, maybe it's an indirect competitor, and in the future you're gonna be selling that product, right? And you can look at it from that perspective of, oh, well, they've got this issue with whatever, and when I'm gonna start to make my product, I'm gonna make sure that I focus on that. I'm gonna make sure that my product, when it rolls out, is gonna be amazing. It's gonna be the best thing available for this part, right? So just kind of always keep that stuff in mind. And if you're liking any of this, make sure to leave a like below. Another thing you always want to make sure you do, and this gets back to what Russell and ClickFunnels and Brian Bowman always would tell me, is you want to subscribe to all their stuff, right? So anytime I'm trying to do anything in terms of researching my competitors, first thing I'll do is always like subscribe to all of their stuff. Like I'll go to their website, I'll try and get on their newsletter, I'll get on their email list, I'll look at what their ads are saying, right? I'll try and do everything I possibly can so that I can get like their emails, right? So I can see like how are they talking to their customer, like what can I learn about this brand, and I'll even go as further into it and start to make like a SWOT file about things that they're doing so that I can start modeling stuff in the future, right? And then the last thing you want to do as well is you want to take out your credit card and you want to buy something, right? I mean, it doesn't have to be anything crazy. Like you're not going to spend like $500 or $1,000 or something on it. But if you're selling stuff like around 20 or 30 bucks, then take out your credit card and buy something for like 20 bucks. I mean, because this gets back to the idea of like when you're looking at like funnels or anything else that's going on, like not so much on the Amazon side, but if you're looking at like whoever the category king might be in your space, then they might have a funnel. They might have like post-purchase emails that they're sending out. They might have upsells that they're doing. Like all of these other things that they might be doing. They might have cross sells, right? You don't know what they have. Like the example you see all the time is like an iceberg, and like you see like here's like the water, and you might see this much of it, right? But then there's like this much below, right? And you're not going to know that if you don't buy. So by spending 20 bucks, right, in this example, then you'll get all that, right? I mean, at that point, is 20 bucks worth all of that knowledge that you're going to have so that you can know about like their post-purchase email sequences or cross sells and like everything else that they're doing at that point, right? I mean, that's going to put you in such a better position than everybody else that's out there. So you're going to know everything that your competition is doing, right? So once again, make sure you identify all of your competitors. Identify your indirect competitors. Identify why they failed and why they succeeded. Like subscribe to their stuff and make sure to just take out your credit card and buy something so you can start to build up a swipe file. So if you're looking for more tips on how to take control over your e-commerce income, click the link below in the description for a free cheat sheet. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more tips on how to grow your list and build a real brand. All right, I'll talk to you guys next time. All right, bye.